Welcome back to the Tennessee Titans franchise here on Madden NFL 24, and we're sitting at 1-5 heading into Week 8 after our Week 7 bye week, and this time around we're taking on a team that I'm pretty familiar with in the 5-2 Atlanta Falcons. For those of you guys who are new to the channel, the Falcons were my franchise team back in Madden 23, and I definitely recommend checking out that series, and it's going to pop up in the top right corner right about now. In some transaction news, I decided to add Ryan Griffin to the team just to add a little more depth at tight end, and so we're going to sign him to a one-year deal worth $1.3 million. So let's take a look at this Falcons team. They're coming off a big win against the Buccaneers, winning 23-13, and IRL, the Falcons are actually my pick to win the NFC South this year, so it's not really too surprising to see them sitting at 5-2 right now. They have a very young offense that is also very talented, and their defense is pretty good as well. They have a lot of talent on both sides of the football, and honestly, this is going to be one of our tougher matchups of the season. Let's take a look at some of the individual players, starting with Desmond Ridder, the starting quarterback for the Falcons, now in his second year in the league out of Cincinnati. He was actually drafted over Malik Willis last season, and so far for the Falcons, he's actually been pretty solid. And he still has a lot of room to grow as well. He has a really good arm and is actually improving on his accuracy as well so far this season. And he's pretty athletic too, so we're gonna have to watch for him scrambling around a little bit, but we are capable of stopping him. The Falcons have a very stacked backfield, and it's led by rookie running back Bijan Robinson. In his first year out of Texas, Robinson's had a pretty solid season so far, and coming into the draft, there are a lot of people who thought Robinson was the best overall player, but he's having a pretty solid season even with splitting carries with Tyler Algier and Cordarrelle Patterson, and he's going to be a real problem for us if we're not able to contain him. At wide receiver, they're led by Drake London in his second year out of USC. London was my favorite player to throw to back in the Falcons franchise from last season, and this year for the Falcons, he's doing some pretty good work for them as well, and he's developing into one of the better young receivers, though he's still not on the level of like a Justin Jefferson or somebody like that, but he can definitely cause problems for our defense. At tight end, they have Kyle Pitts in his third year out of Florida. Pitts is an absolutely talented tight end, but the big problem for the Falcons is they haven't really done a great job of utilizing him when he has been healthy, but he's also dealt with a lot of injuries as well, so we'll have to see what he does today against us. On defense, they're led up front by Grady, Jarrett, the seasoned vet out of Clemson. Even at the age of 30, he's still a very productive defensive player for the Falcons, and he can definitely cause some problems for us as far as pass rushing, so the offensive line is really going to have to make sure he doesn't get around Levis too often in this one. Looking at their cornerbacks, Terrell is another man out of Clemson in this Falcons defense. And even though the Falcons secondary wasn't very good as a whole last year, Terrell was definitely one of the better players on the team. And honestly, we're going to have a rough time getting the ball to D-Hop or Burks or whoever he's covering. Last and certainly not least in this Falcons defense is new acquisition Jessie Bates. After 5 seasons with the Bengals, Bates comes over to Atlanta, and he's still one of the most dominant free safeties in the league. You throw it over the middle, Bates is probably going to be right there with a big hit, so these receivers are going to have to keep their heads on a swivel. The Titans lead the all-time series between these two 8-7, winning the last matchup back in 2019. And we're rocking the Love Ya Blues today, as this will be one of 2 games in which we wear the Oilers throwbacks. This is also the return of Arthur Smith to Tennessee. Of course, he spent a couple of years as the Titans offensive coordinator, and he's now the head coach of the Atlanta Falcons, and he looks to lead his team to their 6th victory of the season. It's the Falcons taking on the Titans here at Nissan Stadium, and it's coming up next. Ryan Stonehouse will kick things off for the Titans here as we get this one underway, and here we go as this goes deep, and it'll go all the way to the back of the end zone. And that'll bring out the Falcons offense as they start from the 25, led by Desmond Ridder. Ridder's having a pretty solid season in his sophomore campaign. He's thrown 11 touchdown passes to 7 interceptions, over 1,600 yards, and he's 142 of 213 so far this season. Looking at the rest of this Falcons offense, they also have Jarvis Landry across from Drake London. as well as veterans Jamison Crowder and Mac Hollins, and they have one of the best offensive lines in football, led by Chris Lindstrom, the right guard. 1st and 10 for the Falcons, as we have Ridder in the shotgun. He'll hand it off to Cordell Patterson, and Patterson will power forward for about 6 yards. As we take a look at this Titans defense, and they had a rough go of it last week against the Ravens, giving up over 300 yards of total offense and just not being able to stop Odell Beckham Jr. We'll see if they have better luck this week against Drake London. 2nd and 4 for the Falcons, as Ridder's in the pistol this time. He'll take the snap. He'll throw underneath. That's going to be Keith Smith, and he goes nowhere. Great open field tackle there by Azeez Al-Shaair. That'll lead to a 3rd and 5. This time Ridder's in the shotgun. He'll drop back. Looks left side, and he was trying to find Pitts, but he threw it off target. And now Tennessee will come out on offense as Will Levis looks to bounce back from a 4-interception game against the Ravens last week. Definitely had a rough go of it, and has had a rough season so far. 997 yards, 6 touchdowns, and 7 picks. And he's completed under 50% of his passes so far this season. Another thing to look at, Tyjae Spears had a really rough game. He only had 17 yards on 15 carries, so hopefully the O-line plays a little bit better, and hopefully he plays better as well. 1st and 10, Tennessee in a double tight set. They'll give it to Spears on 1st down, and he picks up a solid gain of 8 yards, so a good start for him already. We'll take a look at this Falcons defense now. Of course, we mentioned a few guys here already. Other guys on this defense are pretty good. We have Richie Grant, who is playing strong safety right next to Jesse Bates. Lorenzo Carter, who's rushing off the edge, and former Titan Bud Dupree will start for the Falcons as well. 2nd and 2, Spears will get the handoff again, and this time he's going to push forward for the 1st down up to the Tennessee 43. So a solid start to the game for Spears so far, as Tennessee has a new set of downs. Levis on the play fake this time. He'll throw right side, looking for Burks, and it's tipped away. Great play by A.J. Terrell. That'll lead to a 2nd and 10. 2 receivers to the right side, 2 tight ends to the left. They'll give it to Spears once again. He gets to the outside, cuts it back inside, and he'll pick up about 3 yards before Carter tackles him. That'll lead to a 3rd and 7 now. Levis in the shotgun. He'll drop back, throws over the middle, and that's going to be intercepted. Michael Walker steps in front of that one. And honestly, Levis just threw it right to him, trying to get it to a Okonkwo. But a great play there by Walker, as that just fell right into his hands. So now the Falcons look to score here, as we see Bijan Robinson for the first time in the game. He gets shut down for a 2-yard loss. Both Danico Autry and Azeez Al-Shaair were on that tackle. Now it's going to be 3rd and 12. They're looking screen. There's Patterson. Nakobe Dean makes an open field tackle at the 49, though. So the Falcons will go 3 and out. And now Levis will have a chance to redeem himself. 1st and 10. He'll drop back. He has time, but he's going to get run down for the sack. Lorenzo Carter got to him, and Levis just has to get rid of that one quicker. 3rd and 28 now, as Tennessee looks to convert this long 3rd down. They're just going to go screen to Jalen Samuels, and Samuels is going nowhere. He only picks up about 3 before Arnold Ebiketie runs him down, and now the Falcons will take over from the 38. Hand off to Robinson up the middle. Huge lane for him to run through, and he picks up a solid gain and a 1st down. Ridder's in the shotgun here on 1st and 10, and he'll drop back. Looking. He'll throw over the middle. He's going to find Patterson, and Patterson will get up to the 31-yard line. Drake London was injured on the play, and he's holding his arm right now. That'd be a tough loss for the Falcons if he couldn't come back. So now here's the play fake by Ridder. He's under pressure, throws across the middle, and he's going to find Jamison Crowder, who gets up to the 5-yard line. That'll be a big 1st down for the Falcons, and now it's 1st and goal from the 5. And now here's the handoff. Robinson, he is stuffed. Jeffrey Simmons gets back there. That'll be a short loss to lead to a 2nd and 10. 3 tight ends in the set now, and here's the play fake by Ridder. He's going to look right side, finds John Fitzpatrick, and he's going to be tackled at the 3 by Sean Murphy-Bunting. So now it's going to be 3rd and goal. Ridder in the pistol. He'll drop back, throws over the middle, and that's just an easy throw to Mac Hollins for the touchdown. And the Falcons strike first blood. Younghoe Koo's out to kick the extra point here. And if I'm showing an extra point, you know something happened. As Ronald Darby comes in and blocks it, Danico Autry recovers it, and it'll be 6-0. So a great play there by Darby. Tennessee looks to get something going here on their 3rd drive of the game. Here's the handoff to Spears. And he gets brutally tackled by Jesse Bates. We all know Jesse Bates is capable of that, but a 7-yard gain for Spears, and that'll lead to a 3rd and 3. Levis will drop back, throws left side, that's nearly intercepted. He was trying to get it to D-Hop, but Jeff Okudah makes a great play, and the Titans go 3 and out once again. So now the Falcons look to make this a 2-score game, and here's Bijan Robinson with another nice run. He'll get up to the 43-yard line for another first down. So Tennessee's defense is really struggling against this Falcons offense as Ridder drops back. He'll throw right side. That's going to be caught by Crowder as he gets up to the 42. The Falcons are just having no problem moving the football here in this first quarter. Hand off to Robinson, and he's going to pick up about 7 on the play. Good run by him. That'll lead to a 2nd and 3. Pistol formation now for Ridder once again. And it's a read option. He's going to keep it himself, and he gets blown away by Kevin Byard. That'll be the final play of the first quarter as the Falcons lead 6-0 after 1. And I just want to take this moment to remind you guys to hit that sub button, as only 18% of people who have been watching my content lately are subbed. So if you're enjoying the content, make sure you guys hit that sub button. Second quarter action now as the Falcons face a 3rd and 3. Ridder will drop back, and he'll throw underneath. That's going to be Patterson, and he's going to be tackled, but not before he picks up the first down. Still a great effort by Kevin Byard, but an even better effort by Patterson. 1st and 10, Ridder will drop back. He'll throw over the middle. That's going to be Kyle Pitts, who's going to make the grab, and he gets up to the 12-yard line for yet another first down. So now the Falcons look to punch it in here as Ridder drops back. He'll throw right side. That's going to be intercepted. Amani Hooker picks up his 4th pick of the season, as that's just an awful throw by Ridder. And now Tennessee will look to take advantage and maybe get some points on the board this time around as Spears gets a handoff. He cuts it to the outside, and he gets a nice gain of 9. Grady Jarrett was injured on the play. That'd be a tough loss for the Falcons as well. 2nd and 1, double tight set for Tennessee as Spears gets the handoff, and he's able to get just enough for the first down. So now 2nd and 10 for Tennessee. Levis alone in the shotgun. He'll drop back. He has time. He's going to scramble. Throws last second, and he's going to find Treylon Burks, who gets up to the 50-yard line. So Tennessee's starting to move the ball pretty well here as well. 2nd and 9, hand off to Spears. He gets to the outside. Plenty of space for Spears to move, and he's going to pick up the first down and more up to the 32. So nice running so far after a rough game last week. Now it's going to be 2nd and 6. Levis on the play fake. He's looking down the field, and he has a wide open DeAndre Hopkins, who spins out a defender, and he'll get up to the 2-yard line. So now Tennessee's within striking distance here as it's 1st and goal from the 2. Double tight set, receivers on either side. D-Hop is wide open over the left side. Levis sees him, and he'll throw it for the touchdown. That was just too easy, as nobody was even covering Hopkins on that play. Just complete miscommunication by the Falcons defense, and the Titans took advantage. So the Titans take a 7-6 lead after Shudak makes his extra point. Hand off to Robinson up the middle. Bijan Robinson with plenty of space. There is a flag down, but Robinson's going to run all the way to the end zone for the touchdown. But unfortunately for the Falcons, this one's going to come back as there was a clip on the play. Kyle Pitts just pushed Sean Murphy-Bunting in the back, and that is enough to negate the touchdown. So Tennessee gets bailed out. 2nd and 5 for the Falcons now as Ridder drops back. He rolls to his right. It doesn't have anybody open, and he's going to be brought down for the sack as Danico Autry gets to him. That's going to lead to a 3rd and 18. Ridder alone in the empty shotgun. He'll drop back, and he has time. Throws right side, and that's going to be tipped away by Sean Murphy-Bunting. Great play to not pick that one off, as Tennessee will now have the ball near midfield. 1st and 10, Levis finds an opening. He's going to run it, and he's tripped up from behind by Jarrett. That'll be a 7-yard gain. Now under 4 minutes to go in the half, 2nd and 3. Levis on the play fake. He'll roll to his right. Is he going to run again? No, he throws this time, and D-Hop makes the grab. He's going to get inside the 20 up to about the 15-yard line. So a great play there by Levis, trusting his arm, and he's able to make a big play there. But now it's 3rd and 9. Levis will drop back, throws a screen. There's Spears, and Spears has nowhere to go. He's going to be tackled at the 10 for a 1-yard loss. Jesse Bates was able to finish that one off. So now Caleb Shudak will come out for a 32-yard field goal. The kick is up, and it's good. So Tennessee takes a 10-6 lead. So the Falcons have the football as we are past the 2-minute warning here. Ridder will drop back. Ridder, under pressure, throws it left side, and it's going to be caught by Mac Hollins. and he'll get up to the 34-yard line. So now the Falcons will go into a huddle. 2nd and 1. Ridder drops back, throws over the middle, and Crowder can't hold on to it as Nakobe Dean laid the big hit on him. That'll lead to a 3rd and 1. Short yardage situation, they could run it here, but they're going to throw instead. Ridder throws underneath to Patterson, and he can't hold on to it. Kevin Byard jarred that one loose, and now Tennessee will get the football with 1:20 to go. 1st and 10, Levis throws left side. He's going to find Chigakonkwo. This is his first catch of the game, and he'll get tackled just short of the 1st down marker as Tennessee uses their first timeout. 3rd and inches now after an incompletion. Levis will throw the screen. There's Samuels. He gets some blocks. He'll get the 1st down, and he gets out of bounds at the 42. That'll save the Titans a timeout here. So now it's 1st and 10. 3 receivers to the right side. Levis will take the snap. Throws over the middle. He's going to find Hopkins, and Hopkins will be tackled short of the 1st down marker. And Tennessee will move the pace up a little bit. Now 2nd and 1. Levis takes the snap. He'll throw right side to Okonkwo, and he'll make the grab near the sidelines and gets out of bounds at the 39. So a new set of downs for Tennessee as they continue to move the ball down the field. Levis looking for another screen, this time to Spears. Spears will get outside. He gets nice yardage, and he steps out, but there's a flag on the play. Jesse Bates got there super late, so they're going to call him for unnecessary roughness. That'll help Tennessee out as they'll now be at the 15-yard line. So 1st and 10, 28 seconds to go in the half. Levis will throw it once again. He'll throw left side. He's going to find Josh Wiley, who's tackled before he can get out of bounds, so Tennessee will have to use another timeout. But they're not going to. And this is just an absolute foobar by me as Hopkins is going to drop it after getting a big hit. I just really mismanaged the clock right there. That's what my good friend FG would call chicken management. I'm not going to say the actual word, but 10-6 will be the score heading into halftime. So now we'll look at some scores from around the country that people may or may not care about. And first and foremost, we're going to head down to North Carolina where the Houston Texans are taking on the Carolina Panthers right now. And the Panthers are up 17-7 over Houston in a battle of first-round quarterbacks between Bryce Young of the Panthers and C.J. Stroud of the Texans. Now we go up to Indy where the Saints are taking on the Colts. Anthony Richardson and the Colts are absolutely dominating this game. They're up 21-0. Richardson has a touchdown pass. Jonathan Taylor has 2 rushing touchdowns. And Derek Carr does not have a completion yet. Now we'll go up to Pittsburgh where the Steelers are hosting the Jacksonville Jaguars. It's 7-0 currently. Very low scoring game. Trevor Lawrence has only thrown 1 pass so far, which is interesting to me. Even with an anticlimactic last drive of the first half, the Titans are definitely outplaying the Falcons in this one, and we're going to have to see if we can continue our level of play here in the second half. We do have the ball to start the second half here as Levis will drop back out of the shotgun, throws it deep right side. That's going to be caught by Treylon Burks into Falcons territory up to the 42, and Tennessee comes out swinging here in the second half. 1st and 10, Levis on another play fake. He'll look down the field, throws left side to Okonkwo who makes the grab. Chigakonkwo is going to get to the end zone for the touchdown. And Tennessee now has a 2-score lead. It is 17-6. So now we'll see if this Falcons offense can get it together here as Ridder will take the snap. He'll throw right side. That's going to be Jamison Crowder once again, who gets up to the 41. So that'll be a new set of downs for the Falcons. Now it's going to be 3rd and 15 as Ridder's in the shotgun. And he's going to throw over the middle. That is a wide open Mac Hollins who's going to get up to the 26-yard line. Huge throw there by Ridder and a great catch by Hollins. So now 1st and 10, Ridder will drop back once again. He'll throw left side. That's going to be Pitts, and he'll get up to the 6-yard line. So the Falcons are coming out swinging as well here. 1st and goal. Ridder in an empty shotgun. And he'll throw right side. That's going to be caught as Crowder gets to the 2-yard line. That'll lead to a 2nd and goal. This time Ridder's in the pistol with Robinson behind him. He'll give it to Robinson, and he is hit hard. And he'll get no gain as Azeez Al-Shaair makes the tackle. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. This time they hand off to Keith Smart, the fullback, and he is going to push his way into the end zone for the Falcons touchdown. And they make it a 1-score game once again. They're going to go for 2 here to try to make it a 3-point game, so a field goal will tie it. Ridder drops back. He'll throw left side, and that is completely off target. So it remains 17-12 as Tennessee takes over. and they look to make this a 2-score game once again. This time they'll throw the screen to Spears. He gets some blocks. Nice block by Skoronski, and he'll get up to about the 39-yard line, it looks like. That'll be a new set of downs. Now 3rd and 10 for Tennessee after 2 failed plays. Levis will drop back. He looks to his right, trying to get it to Hopkins, and it's tipped into the air, incomplete. Hopkins tried to catch that one, but good coverage there by Okuda. So now 5 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter, and the Falcons look to take the lead here. Here's Robinson. He's going to bounce off a tackle by Byard, and he'll pick up the 1st down. So 1st and 10, 3 tight ends to the left side for the Falcons this time. They'll run it to the left side, but Robinson has nowhere to go as Harold Landry and Danico Autry got there. That leads to a 2nd and 11 after a 1-yard loss. Ridder looks left side. He'll find Robinson, and Byard with a nice open field tackle. That'll lead to a 3rd and 9. Ridder's in the shotgun once again. He'll drop back. He has time, throws over the middle, and that's going to be caught. And it'll be a 1st down as well for Jarvis Landry, who hasn't done much so far in this game. That'll lead to a new set of downs. 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Robinson. He gets to the outside. Robinson with plenty of space, and he's finally going to be brought down at the Tennessee 44. So a huge play for Robinson, and the Falcons are moving the ball very efficiently here. Now the read option this time. Robinson breaks the tackle. He'll pick up about 7 on the play. He is running very hard right now. Patterson will come in to spell him for a moment, and he'll get the play fake this time. Ridder throws right side. It's going to be caught by Pitts, and he steps out of bounds at the 28. So another 1st down for the Falcons. Now we're under a minute to go in the 3rd. Ridder will drop back, and he's under pressure. Throws underneath. That's going to be caught by Jamison Williams, who steps out of bounds after a 4-yard gain. So now 3rd and 6. Final play of the quarter here as Ridder will drop back once again. He's under pressure and just throws off his back foot, but he throws it away. So still not a smart decision, but didn't hurt them as that ends the 3rd quarter. Titans lead 17-12 as we head to the 4th and final quarter. The Falcons are going to go for it on 4th down as we begin the 4th quarter. Ridder will throw for it, throws underneath, and he's overthrew Cordero Patterson. So the Titans will take over on downs, looking to close this game out. 2nd and 8 now. Levis on the play fake, throws right side, looking for Okonkwo, and he's intercepted. AJ Terrell with the pick, and he's going to get a nice return out of this one as well, getting all the way inside the 20, up to the 19. And Levis made a good decision. He just threw it way too far out there. And now the Falcons have a chance to get a touchdown here. 3rd and 6, handoff to Patterson, and he is stuffed. They probably should have thrown it there, but instead decided to run. So now they'll settle for a Younghoe Koo field goal from the right hash, and it is good. So it's 17-15 now. Levis looks to shake off the interception as it's 2nd and 5 for Tennessee. 3 tight end set, hand off to Spears, and he's going to power forward for the 1st down. So nice running here by Spears in this game after a rough game last week. 1st and 10, and they'll give it to Spears once again, and he's going to be stopped in the backfield. The former Titan, Bud Dupree, got there first, and that'll lead to a 3rd and 13. Levis will take the snap. He's looking down the field. He has Hopkins wide open, but throws it to Phillips, and it's incomplete. So a missed opportunity there by the rookie QB. Now the Falcons take over, looking to take the lead here. Here's the handoff, and Robinson's blown up in the backfield by big Jeff Simmons once again. That'll be a 3-yard loss. Now 3rd and 8 after a 5-yard gain. And Ridder will take the snap out of the shotgun, and he's looking. Rolls to his right and just throws this one away as Landry was bearing in on him. And Tennessee will get the ball back now with 5:50 to go. Here's a handoff to Spears on 1st and 10. He tries to get outside, but Caden Ellis shuts him down. That'll be a 3-yard loss. That'll lead to a 2nd and 13. This time they'll pitch it left. Spears trying to find some space. Nothing doing. There's Ellis once again. He is having a pretty solid game so far. That'll lead to a 3rd and 15 for Tennessee as Levis will take the snap. He rolls to his right. Looking down the field. He throws across his body, and that's a huge no-no, and it's going to be picked off. Richie Grant picks that one off as Levis just makes a terrible decision there. And that's pick number 3 in this game for him. So he's having another rough one this week. 1st and 10 for the Falcons as they look to take the lead. Here's the throw right side. That's going to be caught by Crowder for an 8-yard gain. 2nd and 2 now, under 4 minutes to go in this game. Ridder will throw left side. That's going to be caught by the former Titan, Jonnu Smith. He'll be tackled just short of the first down marker. 3rd and 1 now for the Falcons as they look to convert. Ridder, one step drop, throws right side to Pitts. Pitts is going to pick up the first down and more as he gets inside the 20 before being pushed out at the 18. This is well within Younghoe Koo's range, but I'm sure the Falcons would rather get a touchdown here as Ridder throws over the middle. That's going to be caught. Short gain there for Landry as he'll pick up about 6. 3rd and 4 now after an incompletion. 3 tight ends to the right side, hand off to Robinson, and Robinson's going nowhere. He is stuffed, and they'll have to settle for a Younghoe Koo field goal from the right hash as Tennessee uses their first timeout, and Koo is able to make this one. So the Falcons take an 18-17 lead with just over 2 minutes to go. Will Levis will look for redemption here on this drive, trying to get Tennessee down the field. Ridder throws left side, and that's tipped away. Good defense there by the Falcons. That'll lead to a 2nd and 10. Levis is once again in the shotgun. He'll roll to his right, throws, looking for a Okonkwo, and it's tipped away. Good defense once again. 3rd and 10 as Levis looks to convert here. He'll drop back. He has time. Throws left side, trying to get the Spears, and it's incomplete. And Tennessee will have to go for it here on 4th and 10. Levis is in the shotgun here. 3 receivers to the left. Levis throws offside, looking for Burks, and a great play by Michael Walker to knock that one away. And it's a turnover on downs as the Falcons look to put this game away. They'll hand it off to Robinson left side. Robinson's going to run all the way to the end zone for the touchdown, so that probably benefits the Titans, to be completely honest. But it's now 25-17. So Levis will look for redemption on this drive now. 1st and 10. Here's a screen to Samuels. Samuels is going to pick up a nice gain, and he'll pick up the first down as well. Tennessee goes no huddle. They have plenty of time to get down the field, so they don't have to use their timeouts quite yet as Levis drops back. He'll fire this one deep down the field, and it's caught by Okonkwo. He gets up to the Atlanta 42, and Tennessee goes no huddle once again. Just over a minute to go. Tennessee still has a shot here. Levis will drop back. He'll throw left side. That's going to be caught by Phillips, and he gets out of bounds at the 34. So now it's going to be 2nd and 2. Still plenty of time for the Titans to get down the field here as Levis takes the snap. He'll roll to his right. He throws it deep looking for Burks, and he just overthrows him. If he just took a little bit off of that throw, that's a touchdown. And now it's going to be 3rd and 2, 51 seconds to go. Hand off to Spears. He'll get around the corner, or at least he'll try to, and he's going to be pushed out just short of the first down marker. It'll be 4th and goal. Tennessee's obviously going to go for it here. Hand off to Samuels up the middle, and he'll pick up the first. Time's still working against Tennessee here, but they're right in range as Levis just spikes it here. 39 seconds to go. It'll be 2nd and 10. Levis in the shotgun, 2 receivers to the right side. And he'll look right side, and he'll find Hopkins, who makes the grab right before going out of bounds. And Tennessee's now at the 10-yard line. 31 seconds to go. Levis looking for the screen. He'll get it out to Samuels. Samuels cuts it back inside, and he's going to be tackled at the 7. Tennessee uses timeout number 2. 2nd and goal. Levis in an empty set. He's going to roll to his right now, looking down the field still, but he's going to run it, and he's going to be pushed out at the 1-yard line. So 20 seconds to go, 3rd and goal. Goal line set for Tennessee. Levis sneaks it, and he's going to punch it in for the touchdown. With 19 seconds left, Tennessee is now a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up. 4 receivers set for Tennessee. Levis in the shotgun will drop back. Rolls to his right, throws, and he's going to find Burks in the end zone for the 2-point conversion. And we are knotted up at 25. The Falcons do get the ball here at the 25, so they do have a shot at getting into field goal range. As Ridder keeps it himself. I don't know what Key was doing there, but Ridder will get up to the 41-yard line. And now Atlanta has 2 timeouts remaining, 13 seconds to get into field goal range. Ridder throws over the middle, and that's going to be dropped. That is such a crucial drop there, as that could have gotten them closer to Koo's range. But instead, now it's going to be 2nd and 10. Ridder drops back, quick throw right side, that's picked off. Sean Murphy Bunning read that all the way and gets a clutch pick for Tennessee with 8 seconds to go. So Tennessee could theoretically get into field goal range for themselves here. Levis will throw over the middle, finds Phillips, but he drops it. Huge hit by Jesse Bates. That would have gotten them into Caleb Shudak's range, but instead Tennessee will throw it down the field one more time to avoid overtime. Levis drops back. He has time. Lets it fly left side, and that is going to be incomplete. So we are going to overtime here in Nashville, tied up at 25. What a game this has been, and it'll take an extra period to decide the winner. So Atlanta will be able to call the coin toss, and they're going to win the toss, and you assume that they're going to receive it, and they are. So it's going to be up to the Titans defense to make a stop and get the ball back for the offense here. Atlanta has the ball at the 25. 1st and 10. Ridder will drop back. He throws over the middle. He'll find Jonnu Smith, and he'll pick up the first down up to the 42. So new set of downs for the Falcons. A touchdown will end the game. A field goal will not. So you know they're going to go for the touchdown here as Ridder throws over the middle. He's going to find Hollins, who's tackled short of the marker. He'll get up to midfield. So now 2nd and 2. And this time they hand off to Patterson. And he is going to get shut down. No gain on the play. So that leads to a 3rd and 2. Tyler Allgeier's in the backfield now. And double tight set for the Falcons. Hand off to Allgeier. Allgeier finds some space. Nice block by Landry on Fulton. And Allgeier is going to walk it off for the Falcons. A 50-yard touchdown run to give the Falcons the win. 31-25 in overtime. That is a heartbreaker right there. All that effort on that last drive of the game just goes for naught. And this was a really winnable game. And honestly, that last drive in the first half really came back to bite us. And there's just not much I can really say. We dropped to 1-6 on the season. Will Levis just did not have a good game in this one, throwing those 3 picks. He did redeem himself, but unfortunately, the defense just couldn't make a stop when they needed to. Definitely a much better game for Tyjae Spears in this game. Still not what we want him to do. And our run defense just once again proves how suspect it is. Of course, Bijan had a great game. And then the big run by Allgeier. That was his only carry of the game as well. And that just really, really hurt straight up. But you know what? It is what it is. We knew this season was going to be a struggle, and we're at 1-6. So maybe a little bit more of a struggle than I thought it was going to be initially. But this is what I kind of expected, more or less. And we really got to cut back on the turnovers because they're just getting really excessive right now. And the defense just has to play better when it counts. So we're 1-6 on the season. The Falcons improved to 6-2. And honestly, at this point, I just want to win a couple more games. I don't even know if we're going to make the playoffs at this point. Probably not at 1-6, but you know. Let's take a look at the rest of the schedule real quick. I'm not really going to go over any of these games. They're kind of just showing you guys. So pause to read if you really care about the scores from around the country. But it's not going to get any easier for us as we have a short week heading over to Pittsburgh to take on the 4-3 Steelers. That'll be yet another tough matchup for us the way we're playing right now. But you never know, we might be able to turn the season around. If you guys made it this far into the video, I love you like a fat kid loves cake, so make sure you guys hit that like button. If you're enjoying the series, hit the sub button as well, and keep in mind that only 18% of my viewers have subscribed to the channel, so if you can subscribe, I would definitely appreciate that. Also, turn your notifications on to join the notification gang. That way, every time I upload a video, you guys will be notified. Make sure you guys go follow me over on Kick and on Rumble for my live streams, and also go sub to my live streaming channel on YouTube and my Let's Play channel as well. And if you made it this far into the video, leave a comment with the hashtag comeback season.